Hello and welcome to a brand new series of We Are Sparta in Holland. Not Greece, we are in Holland. One of the reasons for choosing Sparta is apparently they are the oldest professional Dutch side in Holland, apparently. We're going to try and make them a great team. I like to see old teams doing really well. Sparta got relegated last season. After a couple of years in the top flight in Holland, and we want to bring them straight back. They've not had that great a success in Europe either. Back in the 60s and 70s they had good runs in Europe, first round, second round, as was the Cup Winners' Cup, UEFA Cup, that sort of thing, before they changed it all to league formatting. The highest was in 1962, I think it was, 62, 63 season, where they reached the quarterfinals of the Cup Winners' Cup, and that's as far as they've got. So we want to get them back into Europe. We want to, can we win Europe with them? And that would be the ultimate goal, is to get them into the top flight, win the league. It's a possibility, who knows, and see if we can do something in Europe with them as well. We're going to start with this together. Obviously some things I will be doing off screen just to move it along, so this episode doesn't go on for a little bit too long. So first of all, I would like to formally welcome you to Sparta. The board would like to assure you that they can rely on their full backing and looking forward to working with you. The expectations of the upcoming season are not finalised, but once a decision has been reached, they will probably. I don't know. In terms of your contract, the club have given you a deal until 2019, so a year's deal on £1,600 per week. Okay, it's not bad. Director Henk van Stie is responsible for offloading players either permanently or on loan, but you have placed an that you have placed on the unwanted or development list. Okay, so they can sort that out then. Staff members from previous regime have been retained, but they will accept mutual term. We're going to keep everything as it is. In order to aid transition, Westerhoff, the chairman, and your assistant would like to hold meetings. Yeah, we can attend the meetings with them. Let's have a quick look. Welcome to Castellarem. I'm assuming that is the stadium. I would like to offer a few minutes. Just quickly click through these. Sparta is obviously a club with our history. Yes, that's a great idea. I'd love to know more about the club. As mentioned in your welcome message, the club has no philosophies, which you will be judged on during the time. Would you like to arrange a meeting to suggest philosophies? Well, I know Holland are very good with bringing the youngsters through the ranks, so we would like to do some of that. I have some philosophy which I would like the board to consider. It's tradition to hold a press conference. Yes, why not? We'll meet the press. Thanks for answering my questions. I'm just going to click through this lot and we'll be back straight after. So we've been given the background. Founded in 1888. Are a professional club currently playing in the second division. That's because it got relegated. Suffered relegation from the Eredivisie last season and will now adjust to life in the Keukenkampioen Divisie. The club play their home at Het Kasteel and possess good training facilities and good youth facilities. Nice. The Sparta reserve team play there, whilst the youth team play here. The club has also good junior coaching, established youth recruitment network, nice, affectionately known as Castellheren, and retains a fierce rivalry with Feyenoord. As the club enjoyed its best spell during the 1910s, and the last competition win was in 2016. I'm assuming this is the first division, is it? The top flight. Growing here, Sparta won the Dutch top division 6 times. Finishing runners up once, won the Dutch Cup 3 times and finished second best 2 further times, and won the Dutch second tier for the 1 time in 2016, where they got promoted and then got relegated straight afterwards. So take it, stayed up there for 2 years. Okay, Sparta arguably during the 10s with the club with big history. Okay, records. What's all this then? History with records. Highest league position, 4th in the top flight. Well, we want to try and beat that, don't we? Because we want to try and win it. Lowest is right at the bottom. Most points in the season, 79. Oh, 24. Oh, that's poor. Most wins in the season, 24. I think these are all doable. I think we can get 93 goals in a season. Wow, 93. That's quite furiously Conceded 26. Okay. Oh no, the fewest league goals scored in the season 26. God, that's well below the number of games I have. There's not even won a game there, is it? Biggest win 12-1 against Alma City in 2010. Biggest defeat 9-0 against Ajax. That's massive. Nothing else really. Most league appearances by player 471. Pim Dosberg. Rankovic presents the Sparta report. The team in training general possess a good number of corner takers, so try and build on that. Goalkeepers in the team are generally adapt to throwing the ball out. Okay, fair enough, I don't mind. Good on one-on-one in situations. Good. This is really hard working squad. Put their effort in. Nice to know. An awful lot about goalkeepers. Team in general. Capable free kick takers. Strong, so I have little to worry about that department. Leaders, strong characters. A strong number of young talent prospects, including these three. Tafsan, 17 years old, winger. Okay, that could work. Actually, that's not too bad. He is sitting in the under-19s. Okay. Who's this one? Fabry. So what we try and do is get the... Oh, wow. That's not bad at all. He is a goalkeeper, though. Look at that potential. 5. Amazing. 6'3" as well, which is always nice. And he is 20 years old. And who's the other guy? Veenhoven, midfielder. A lot of work there, really. I think 20 years old. I expect his stats to be a lot better than that. 6 foot though in midfield. The team in general possess a high level of vision and creativity. Is very good centre back. Wijnaldum, Gilinho Wijnaldum. Not too bad. That's not bad at all. It's almost at his potential. Bartens is very good option at centre back. Okay, we'll try and build around him then. Actually, that's not bad at all. And he's only 27 years old. With just 65,000 left in the transfer budget, there isn't much room for manoeuvre on that front. Okay, we'll have to have a look what we got and build from that, I guess. There's not a great deal of quality depth outside the first team amongst players currently at the club. Better depth would be useful at centre back. So we've got no centre backs. So we'll have a look. So CBs. Okay, there isn't terms of marking. Not the best squad for marking. Okay, this isn't the best group of goalkeepers. But you just told me they were really good. This isn't the best squad in terms of acceleration, so they're not really quick down the wings. This isn't the best squad in terms of pace. You just said that, really. With just £675 per week left on the wage budget. Okay, not an awful lot to build with. Right, let's have a look at the team squad depth and see what we've got. So, player's best role. Opinion of Rankovic. And so he likes to play a 4-4-2. Okay, so we've got 2 goalkeepers. Not too bad. That's okay. Daba, Sakela. So centre backs, they said we're looking at right backs really. Not much in depth there. We've got 4 players. We've got a couple of players that can play centre back. Friends and Whitens. Daba can play left and right back, which is nice to see. Wijnaldum there. Daba on that side. Okay. We've got plenty in midfield, I feel. Duplan can play either side. To be perfectly honest, I don't think the side is that bad at all. Right, let's go through the side then. So goalkeeper 25. Pause the screen if you want to have a look a little bit more. It's got great passing for a goalkeeper, which is what you like. Bravery 14. Okay, not bad. Sweeper keeper. What about goalkeeper and defend? Okay, I'm not a fan of sweeper keepers. I say that much. But on my current save on the Rags to Riches, we have got a couple of sweeper keepers, and to be perfectly honest, it's not doing too bad. They get a bit of rush to the head sometimes, but you know, they're doing well, depending on who's sitting in front of them. Right, okay. Cormans, 27. Not as great, possibly because he's a little bit older. Right, we're going into defenders. Bart, Friends. Oh, not bad. Leadership, not bad at all. Who's this one? That's not bad. centre back for Whitens. We'll probably look to bring in another centre back as well, because we can't just have two. Alberto, 22. This is what we like to have, youngsters in the team. Build for the future. Dabo, is he on loan? He's on loan from Chelsea. We are paying £1,200 a week for him. To be honest, he don't look that great, considering he's from Chelsea. He's not played any games at all for us yet, so he's only just coming in. Wijnaldum, 25. Not that great of stats, but they'll do. You can play wing back. Okay, that's fine. Plays 1-2s, which is good to know. Triangles. Bradley Martis, 19 years old, 5'8" for a left back. He should be quick then. Breenberg, defensive midfielder again. He can play midfield, so we could always go back to defensive midfielder if need be, with two out on the wing, one sitting back. Joshua Sanchez, midfielder, on support. Okay, that's not too bad, but seems to be not much in the way of dribbling. Well, I thought they were a team of long throwers. Clearly he can't throw. Penalty taken, forget that. He's got no flair or leadership. Okay. And balance is not too bad at all. He's 19 years old. He's got a way to go. And he's 6'1". Wow. Abdu Haru, midfielder. He can place defensive midfielder as well, but more there. Mazzala, Calero, box to box, ball winning. Not quite. They're the sort of players I do like to have at the side as a ball winning and a box to box. At least one of them somewhere along them lines. First touch, 5'11". They've got tall players in here. Royston Drenth, left winger. Okay, that's not bad. Aggression's up there. Natural fitness. His physicals are fine. He's probably one of our better players. He is 31 years old though. Again, he's only just joined us on a free. Did play for Real Madrid though. 18 games, 2 goals. Couple of seasons there, that's not bad. So we have got experience. Everton, Reading. So he has played all over. Okay, so we may hang on to him for a season, see what happens. Awusa, 31 years old again, central midfield. He can play on the left hand side. That's not too bad. Probably want more of our more valued players. 6'2". What is it with these tall guys? I mean, does that do anything? Stygian Spearings, 22 years old, midfielder. That's not bad. Advanced. Tell me you can play box to box, but you can't play ball winning. Oh. Physical's not too bad. Mentors, okay, they're not great. Marking, yeah, and tackling. It's not what you want in midfield, really, is it? Duarte, Deroy, 18 years old. Physicals, nice. Natural fitness, okay, that goes. Acceleration and pace isn't too bad. Okay, I'm hoping you were box to box. You should be able to run up and down that line, but you can also play attacking as well, can you? Shadow striker, okay. You got good finishing's not too bad. You are 18 though. That's not too. That's okay. 5'10" again. Quite tall. Very good potential though. 12 goals and 29, 3 and 25, so 15 and 50. So we could we potentially see him as a striker maybe? Edouard Duplan, 35. He is our oldest ranked player. 36,000 is worth. He has reached his peak. He can play everywhere now, can't he? Well, it says play anywhere. More on the left wing then. Again, paces and well, actually for a 35-year-old, that's not too bad. It's got quite good acceleration. 5'10", knocks ball past the opponent, which is good. So what have you done then? So you've stayed in Holland, so you really haven't moved anywhere. You played in France. You had a good season there. But apart from that, you've not really done an awful lot. You played for Sparta back in the day, 2007, for 3 seasons in the top flight. So you have played in the top flight, which is good. Yeah, it looks like we've picked him up on we have picked him up on a free. Okay, it's a bit of experience. It's a possibility we could potentially use you, but I doubt it. We have got left wingers, we have got midfielders, so I'm already thinking of a formation that could work. Possibly one up front, the way I'm going at the minute, 3 midfield. It's a possibility. Inside forward, winger, that's not bad. Pace, acceleration. Heading's not great, marking's not great, but I don't want you to do that. Leadership, no, that's fine. Okay. You got no traits at the minute. You are 24 years old. What have you done? Not an awful lot. You had a good season last season at NEC. 7 goals in 18. Okay, so you've been around, you've stayed in Holland. You haven't gone anywhere else, so that's not too bad. Thomas Verheer, we've already looked at this forward. 30 years old. Shoots from distance. Yeah, again, I'm not convinced that apart from that one season there, he's not teetered off a little bit, hasn't he? Ilyas Al-Haft. Right, great potential. He's 21 years old. Right winger, can you play on the left? Sort of ish. You can build. No trace as yet. Oh, he had a good season there. 10 goals from a winger role. That's not bad at all. We could potentially use him. Hali Dervisel. I probably killed this name. Can you play up front? Okay, so you're another left winger. So okay, we've got loads of left wingers. I'm not too convinced we've got any on the right hand side yet. Physical's not too bad. No trace as yet. You're only 18 years old. You're only learning your trade. That's not too bad. Oh, look at that! We just found ourselves a striker. 22 goals in 26. Who is this young Sparta? Are they part of our? Are they our young? Is that our youth team? It's our B team. Here's me looking at it thinking, oh, he's played for Sparta. It's our youth team. Ugh. How deranged am I? We'll have a look at them in a bit, but potential-wise, that's not bad. We'll get back to that. Okay. So he's been promoted then. 26-year-old Veldvik. 26. That's not bad. He's always at his potential. He's got a good jumping reach. He is a striker. 6'5". Shoots with power. Plays with back to the goal. Oh, quick turn and bang. Okay, that's target man. Not a fan of target men, it has to be said, but we can work with that. You've scored. You had a very, very good season there with Excelsior. Then you moved to Forest, who you didn't have that great a time. Holland, back to France. I'm assuming you were on loan at some point. Yeah, you did go out on loan. 14 goals in 30. So if I didn't tell him that he can score goals, why did you not play him? Went to Norway or out on loan, 5 and 16. Comes back home. And then we have him undisclosed. Do I get to know how much we spent on him? But I'll tell you what, he scored 68, 1 in 3. That's not too bad. Very, very good season there. But see, I don't get it. You buy him and don't play him. That's just ridiculous. I think that's a very, very good player that we can use up front, being for a target man. Try and get him into a deep line and forward role possibly. So we're looking forward to using him. And last but not least, Ragnar Ake, advanced forward, poacher. Advanced forward, passing, okay. Finishing's great, 14. That's not bad at all. First touch as well, 12. Okay. Great potential. He's only 19 years old as well. No trick. 6'2". What is it with these guys? So what have you done then? Well, you've been putting it in the net as well for the youngsters, our B team. That's not bad at all. So the overall squad doesn't look too bad. I'm quite pleased with that. What's our B team look like? Like I didn't know. Let's go by ability. Is Mark Verhoeven in our side already? I thought he was. Midfielder. I don't think he is he? He's possibly somebody we could potentially use. Delighted to be at the club. He's only on £250 a week, which is nice. Michael Fabry is a goalkeeper. Look at these potentials. If we go by potential, Fabry goalkeeper potential. I mean, there's not many times you get, and he's going to be a proper goalkeeper as well. Do we slam him into our side already? Do we give him a chance? Right, let's just see how he matches up with our current goalkeepers. Corrimans is one of them. Well, I'm not being funny, but he looks far better than him. You know what? I might stick him in. Alright, shot stop. You know, it's only one off. It's a possibility we can use this youngster. And what about the other goalkeeper? Korsmet. Okay. Again. Is one off. He can learn that role. He's got better speed. Okay, physical shot stopping. Aerial. You know what? I am going to put him into the first team. There, done it. 19-year-old striker. Can we use him? They have got very, very good potential, these kids have. Boras, striker. He's a poacher. I don't like poachers. First touch. Finishing's 14 though. How have you done? Okay. And what have we got in under 19? Wow, look at this. Under 19s. Valet, defender. Oh, a bit of work needs doing though, to be fair. What sort of formation can we use here? Instantly win back possession, high running. We've got no pace, so that's out of the question. Dominate possession, relentless pressing, patiently waiting for openings. Tick, attack or dominate, relentless pressing, emphasise. Wing play, could we go wing? But we have got wingers. We could try the wing play formation. What does that give us? 4-4-2 we can use. 4-1-4-1 DM wide, or 4-2-4 attacking. Fluid counter attack. We're going to try. So what I'm thinking of really, the one with a 4-4-2 formation, which is this one. It's narrow. I don't like the narrow formation. We can just change that out, I think. Dominate possession, relentless pressing, emphasis on moving the ball vertically rather than side to side. Let's give that a go. Let's give it a go. We either go defensive midfielder role, diamond, or the wing backs. If we go that, I don't like that at all. I'm tempted to move him up there and just have a 4-3. We could give this one a go for a time being, I guess. Right, I've just done a quick pick just to see what my assistant has to say. Korsmet in goal. No, I'm going to give Fabry a chance in goal and he can go and defend. I'm going to just change it up altogether. Well, it's going to be interesting. I have to say. Right, this episode is going on for quite a little bit. I didn't really want to spend this much time going through everything, but I think we may have found a formation. We'll stick him on. You know what? If you're going to be on target, you might as well go attacking. See what you like in that. That isn't a bad side. Not a bad side. Underlap on the left, right. So you want to? Okay, we'll leave that as it is. We can always change it. Time wasting. Don't want to time. You want to increase the tempo. Shorter passing's okay. Play for set pieces because you supposedly like free kicks. Work the ball into the box. Be more disciplined. Be more expressive. Okay. I'm reasonably happy. We'll try that 3 in midfield. If not, we can always drop one back or drop one forward. But with the one up front, I think that's just the way to go at the moment. So the league table then. We came down with FC20 down here as well. Wow. Predicted to finish 4th then. I can go along with that. I think we'll try and aim a little bit higher. FC Eindhoven. Who are these? Dordrecht. Okay, we're going to 38 game season. Reach the playoffs. That is all we're being asked of. I can cope with that. We should be able to do that. Finances. We have got 1.2. They are quite tight, which is possibly a good thing. Speaking of money, what's our wages? So who's the highest earner? Velwick. Okay, so he really needs to be playing, doesn't he? Really. So all these guys really do need to play. Who's this for her? 1800 a week. It's worth. So what's the value? 1.1 for Brimberg. Okay. Uasa 750,000. Pleased to have joined. Pleased to have. So they've only just arrived. Okay, so they all have no current concerns. We may have a good bunch of lads here. Possibly a couple of additions. We may want to lose a few, possibility, but for the time being I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to try and bring in from the youth team because there is an awful lot of potential. And what we're going to do, we're going to come back to the first game. A little bit of a long-winded episode, I grant you. Probably didn't really learn an awful lot though, to be fair. I would have liked to play this game now, but we'll just have a look, see what they're all about, pick the team, and hopefully come back to episode 2 and well, we'll get on with the season. I'm quite looking forward to this one. Not played in Holland before, and we play FC20. Who is in charge of FC20? Marino Pulisic, hot prospect, 21 years old. He's a goalkeeper. Well, that's not too bad. Worth 350,000, though we haven't got any money to spend unless we sell somebody. We'll see you guys in the next episode. So if you did enjoy that, long-winded I grant you, but hopefully you'll stick around, watch the next one, because it was going to start moving a little bit quicker. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you want to see more, please subscribe and new to the channel. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.